Hey Bulldogs, welcome to our third episode of The Doghouse. The Doghouse is a podcast designed to go behind the scenes of Van Meter schools and the Van Meter community. I'm your host, Brody Wiederholt, and today we are talking about marching band. And to help us talk about marching band, we have our guests and drum majors, Samantha Siegel and Mason Bradley. Hi, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
So let's kind of just get right into it, get into the questions, because, not everyone knows about marching bands. Like, there's some people who just go to the football games for football, and, that's... I know, it's what people... that's the main point of being there, but at halftime, they're sitting in the stands, they're waiting, or they're getting food, and they'll see us playing, but they just don't really know...
Who are those guys?
Yep.
Yeah, they just don't know what marching band is, or what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
So, to start off, what is your guys' role in the marching band?
You go first.
All right. So as drum majors, it is our job to lead the band in rehearsals and when in the absence of a director or just in general. It is our duty to direct during the marching band competitions and performances during halftime, and just to kind of keep morale up, just keep people excited about marching. Yeah, promote a positive environment for people wanting to join the band.
Yeah, so Mason and I had to audition last year for our roles to be drum majors. That was, it's like an interview to get a job. We're basically applying to be leadership roles, and then with that comes, we don't necessarily discipline, obviously. That's Mr. Pape's job as the teacher, but we're there to keep people going. We've been in this for 4 years now. I marched once in 8th grade, but so we've been around it for basically almost 5 years. So it's a role, for veterans, and the idea is that you're going to be able to lead these people throughout the marching band season because you know what you're doing. So
Yeah, there is kind of a hierarchy.
Yeah.
There's
Drum majors, your
section
morale
leaders.
and section leaders, you got your
veterans,
and
yeah.
you got your underclassmen.
Yeah. So there definitely is a hierarchy to it.
Yeah, for sure.
So now that we've talked about the roles in marching band, what is a marching band?
That's a great question.
It's a hard question.
Yeah, for sure. Here anyway, marching band is kind of just if you're in band, you're in marching band, number one. I don't know. I've always seen it as a really fun activity. It's like any other activity. We get recognized at senior night and everything. You're involved in this. And I don't know. For me, marching band has always been just an awesome way to perform. I think it's so much more fun than just regular concert band because you get to be out there. You get to be a part of something. I think it's really cool when the marching band looks good, but some people don't agree, and I can't change their minds, but I've always thought it's the coolest thing ever.
I agree with that. What I would say to people interested, middle schoolers who are interested in marching band and whatnot, it is required. If you're going to be in band, you got to be in marching band, and some people are kind of put off by that idea, oh my gosh, I don't want to actually go out and march.
It's embarrassing. Yeah.
I thought the exact same thing when I was in 8th grade. Now, it's of the 4 or 5 different band activities that we're in, it's my favorite.
Yeah, the people you're performing in front of, I've gone to school with these people for 13 years now. I can assure you, either they don't care or they, it's kind of an indifference thing. It's another activity. These are your classmates, and they have been for over a decade, for most of us anyway. And it's it's fun. People have fun with it.
It is fun. I would advertise it a lot as being one of the highlights of your not just just of your high school experience, because it really is like a community.
It is.
People don't understand that we're just as on any level as any other sport or activity. We go to competitions.
And they're so fun, by the way. Yes.
We just had our first double competition ever for Van Meter history, and even though we didn't do as well as we may have hoped, it was still fun. We went to the mall, and we were just hanging out together. And it really builds a sense of community that I think it's hard to find in many other activities. Sure, you build community within your sports team or whatever. Marching band I think it's something special.
Yeah, love marching band.
Yeah, the thing about high school is, you're going from elementary to where, you're really just with your class. Then to middle school where you're really just either with whether you're 7th or 8th grader with your upper or lower group. But then when you get to high school, it's a blend. You know, you got 4 years that are starting to move together more.
And they move so fast, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
It's intimidating for an underclassman.
Yes.
And I mean, doing something like band and going out in the field and playing for like a whole audience of not just students but parents to hear too, it's intimidating for someone.
Yeah.
And I think we're so supportive of our underclassmen and upperclassmen, but like
well, I mean, the relationships, like the friendships that people have, especially this year, we've been on top of trying to get to know each other a lot better. It just makes it so much easier to go out there and perform and have fun for people if they know that they have upperclassmen who like them and want to hang out with them and think they're cool. And that's how I felt, so that's why I stuck with it.
I agree. Like when I was an underclassman, when I was a freshman, the junior class, and when I was a sophomore, the senior class, they really inspired me just to become really involved in the performing arts, involved in as many ways I can, because you really build so many different friendships. And I'll be honest, there are some parts of marching band that are not as fun, like when you have to repeat drills over and over in the cold, or when it's swelteringly hot.
Yeah.
The temperature is all over the place because, well, we're in Iowa, so
and we're outside.
It can be 90 degrees one week and 40 degrees the next week. So people have to deal with a lot, but one of the main things that helped me get through that was just being able to like be around my friends, being able to laugh with people who I didn't think would usually be my friends if I hadn't met them through marching band or performing arts in general.
And I'd say like of meeting friends and getting friends, something we do a lot is like just like rituals or activities together. So that kind of leads into my next question of what is some things that we do for like rituals or activities together?
Yeah. So before every game, this has been going on since as long as I can remember, and back in 8th grade, we always do plumes in. So we'll kind of we'll huddle around a little circle and we'll stick our plumes in. We'll say dogs on 3, 1, 2, 3 dogs. And then that's kind of our,
all the plumes go,
that's kind of our, I don't know. It's like the pre-show scream for performing arts, which I'm sure you'll hear about eventually.
Yeah, we'll do an episode on that.
And it's kind of just a way to get hyped up before our performances, the games and everything.
Yeah, it's so fun. Going more off of like how we try to like cultivate a healthy environment, build friendships and whatnot. Every week we have a little potluck like right before the game. One week it'll be the brass section who brings next. It'll be the woodwinds, and then sometimes the drum majors and the percussionists.
Yeah.
It just varies it up, and it allows people just a time to come into the room before, just chill, hang out, talk about random stuff, meet new people.
Yeah.
Just vibe.
It's the team building thing again.
It is. And then almost after every game, I would say we go out to eat.
Yeah. Unless you're me and you have the ACT the next morning,
Hey, not anymore. You're good.
Not anymore. I got that score. Yeah. Let's go. So,
but no, that's a good topic to talk about. Is I mean, this is like when we do a marching band season, it's an after school activity, like something to where I mean, you're expected to join band and you just have a concert and that's all you do for after school.
Yeah.
Except practice, of course. That one's for you, Mr. P, to tell people to practice. But like, it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot for someone. And I mean, again, like, you get to your junior year, your senior year, and, you get used to it and you're able to build on that. So that's really why a lot of these questions are directed towards the underclassmen, is to help them build a future. And one of my next questions would be, how do we motivate them?
Marching band is cool. I just want to throw it out.
We've had this talk so many times. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I don't know. What got me so interested was the fact that I was being included in something. And, I thought it was cool because the upperclassmen, number one, they were including me, which felt great. I was like, it's the coolest thing ever when an older person includes you in something. Like, it's someone you look up to. So, I don't know. Personally, when I see, the marching band or the show choir, I'll take that as an example. When they do well, it's like, it's cool. And I stand by that. I think when any team does well, I think that should be motivation enough to get other people included. Like, who doesn't want to win? Who doesn't want to do well? Who doesn't want to sound good? So I don't know. And then that, and you know, when people come here, and you know, when we're out performing in like a competition or anything, I'm like, it looks worse when you're the only one who doesn't care. You know, people are there to see you perform. Parents show up. They want to see their kids perform. Okay, this is a great story. So I was getting my hair done. This is kind of unrelated. I was getting my hair done by Jenna Schlueter at Hair by Jenna. And we were talking about how she was driving home one night and she saw this light cross the road, and it was the weirdest thing. And so she stops, and it's her mom. And it was a Friday night, and her mom says, "I'm going to the football game. Will you drop me off?" And Jenna's like, "Yeah, why?" And she's like, "'Cause I wanted to go see Sam in the marching band." This is not my mother. She doesn't have a kid in marching band, but she wanted to go see it because she thought it was the best thing ever. So I was like, when I hear that, I'm like, that's awesome. Because our marching band #1 is the best it's been in years.
Long time.
Easily, like this year and last year, our best seasons that we've ever had with Mr. Pape as a director. So when I hear that stuff, I'm like, how could anyone not think that's awesome? Like, you've got people who don't even have kids in the program coming out to see you because they like it. So, yeah.
Marching band. You guys, it is cool.
It is cool.
I don't have a cool story like that to share, but all I have to say is the only difference we have from any other sport that you play is just what we do on the field.
Mm-hmm.
We practice just like everyone else. We have fun just like everyone else. Coming into high school, I didn't think I was very good. I was not very confident in my playing. I did jazz band in 8th and 7th grade, and I didn't know how I felt about it. Concert band, I just felt okay. So band itself was kind of iffy for me. I was really only in it because I liked the people in it, because I had already built friendships throughout middle school and elementary school. And it was just a safe space for me.
Yeah.
And then going into high school year, I was so, like, I thought I would quit because I didn't want to do marching band. I didn't think I would enjoy it.
So many people quit because they don't want to do marching band.
And it's absolutely absurd to me because marching band, it is one of my, like, top 3 favorite activities that we do at this school, because it's just so fun.
Yes. Performing arts activities are going to be, I'm going to miss them so much.
I know.
Jazz band, show choir, marching band, at least I can still do in college if I decide to. But it's like, even, I'll name drop here, Alex Keeler, for example, like, he started on the football team and he was still all in performing arts and stuff. I can guarantee that one of his highlights was show choir. And so it's like,
Or
Austin Baumhover. Yep, Austin Baumhover too. He would 100% say he had a great time in band. And, you know, I think that speaks a lot about how you don't have to be one specific kind of person to enjoy this. And, you know, obviously for it to be a highlight in high school, because it seriously is, like, these are the times that you talk about when you're older. You like, oh.
These are the times that these are where you have the experiences that you talk to your college friends about. Like, well, when I was in high school, we used to do all of this, and this, and wow, I miss those days.
Yeah, it's like, it should definitely not be the peak of your life or anything, but it's a highlight for sure.
It really just makes I thought it made my high school experience like 10 times better. Just in the sense of community that it built alone. Just how many people I've gotten close to because of marching band or just performing arts in general.
Yeah, people don't think you're weird for being in band, and if they do, that's kind of their problem, because
these are the friends that you will remember.
Yes. Those are the friends that you want to have around you.
Yes.
Community.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about community.
That's one of the pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing you always see is you go to a soccer game, you go to a football game, you go to a baseball game. You see those sports and you see a team working together. And if you're going to those games, for the most part, you should know what they're about and you know how it works. But with marching bands, not everyone sees that. Not everyone sees that it's a team working together to try and achieve a goal.
They don't see anyone losing either. They
Well,
just see a
yeah,
team out there.
exactly. And what's great is you don't need to understand, like, there's no game. You don't need to understand a game to enjoy the marching band. It's like, you know, oh, pick six. Someone might not know what a pick six is, but marching band. Yeah, marching band. You're just watching these people make awesome shapes on the field and play cool songs. So,
Yeah. Different goals, same reason.
Yeah.
That's what marching band is. Yes. So we talked about it, you guys, for a little bit at the beginning, but we didn't really talk about what motivated you to be a drum major? You know, I mean, you have to rehearse for it and you have to want it.
Yes.
So what was that want for you guys?
I mean, for me, it started in 8th grade. I think I was pulled up because we only had one flute at the time, and hashtag Claire Newell. Hey, Claire.
We love you.
And I was kind of just there to be another number. But, I mean, I got into it, and I was like, oh, wow. Like, I loved it. So, like, I don't even know. Just, like, hanging out at the games, number one, so fun. And then, number two, like, I saw, like, you know, the drum major. I saw that. I was like, that is going to be me one day. I want to be, like, the band person. It wasn't so much of, like, you know, I want to be the one conducting or anything. I was like, it's more of I want that to be, like, she's in charge, you know? So, and that's kind of translating to what I'm going to school for. Hashtag business management. Thank you. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like it kind of just fits with what kind of person I've always been. I've always wanted to be, like, head honcho. Since 8th grade, definitely, for band.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I did it because I'm greedy. No, I'm kidding.
All the leadership roles.
Yes, must all be mine. No.
SLT,
Yeah, SLT, NH.
Yeah.
It all must be mine. No. Seriously, though, I just loved it so much. Like, coming up, I didn't think I would, like, even have a chance of being drum major. Seeing, like, people being because there were people who didn't get in who were upset, like, in past years.
There were a lot of controversial opinions.
Mm-hmm. But I was always thinking, like, oh, I don't want to, like, get upset with anyone. I don't want to be like this person who's like, oh gosh, I'm sorry, I don't want to be upset at you because you got something over me. And then once it kind of, like, thinned out, because we all knew Sam was going to be a drum major. We're just going to throw that out there.
I feel like since freshman year, I feel like we knew. But then we also didn't know that there was going to be two.
Yes.
Until basically
this was our
like
first
last
year having two.
Yeah, so I mean,
Mr. Pape wasn't even sure, like, at the end of last year.
No, it was kind of like he was thinking about it, but it was a last minute decision, really, to just add it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, like, when I talked to Kyle, like, how much of this is actually a possibility? He told me, like, oh, we're actually thinking about doing two if we have two really strong candidates. And I was like, really? I have a chance? And I was like, oh my gosh. But why I really wanted to be drum major, again, like you said, I do like to have some sort of power. And I've been section leader in past, and I thought that was okay. And I wanted to be able to foster a sense of community with more of a voice. Like, as someone who's a member of the band, yes, you have your own voice and you're able to tell other people, hey, let's be nicer. Let's try a little bit harder
here. Like,
here.
actually having the authority to say something.
It's actually having the authority to say, hey guys, you're all doing a great job. I think we could do this a little bit better, but I'm proud of all of you.
Yeah,
and
well, because, like, it's with the position, like, you are qualified to be saying that stuff now. It's like, a teacher chose me to do this. Our band director chose me to do this. So, obviously, you know, I know what I'm talking about. I've been in this for how many years, and it's like, I agree.
Yeah, diving more into that, what do you think, has it been a challenge for you guys, having two drum majors? I mean, again, this is the first year where we've had this, so it's different for sure.
It's different
from like a being on the field and being taught by you guys' perspective, because that's what I am. Like, it's been different. It's been new and it's been good. I'm definitely glad we have someone. You'll see. It's Mason in the back to start, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you'll see Mason in the back to start, and then halfway through, they'll switch around and. Sam even still plays. She has a little flute solo.
Yes, Kyle did write me in. Yeah. Which, again, that does not happen in big schools. So, hashtag love that. Oh my gosh. Like, our school, I love that it's small. I obviously would like more numbers in band, but it's great.
8th graders join up.
But yeah, anyway, to answer your question, like, having two drum majors hasn't necessarily been like hard for that reason specifically.
I'd agree.
You know, just being a drum major kind of comes with people aren't going to want to listen to you all the time because you are only a year older than some of them. And it's kind of just like, you know, what would you know? Like,
what do you know that I don't?
Right. And, you know, some people might think, like, you know, how'd they get that position? Or, you know, they only got it because blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I can say I'm definitely guilty of thinking that about some of them in the past. Like, people think that way about anybody. But, I don't know. Working with Mason has not been, like, you know, I don't want to show up to school today. No, we've definitely been.
I hate my other
honestly,
drum major.
I kind of appreciate having two people because it's like you can do good cop, bad cop if you need to. That's always, it's beneficial. You have someone there backing you up if you need.
The accountability is a really important thing. Like, I will get off beat at times, like when we're directing, and then I'll just look at the back like, oh,
it's great to have someone there.
Yes,
definitely. If you, because like, you know, when you're up front, you're not just like keeping time. You're like kind of directing people where to go. And then, you know, like there's entrances, there's crescendos and decrescendos. And it's like when you have someone there that's helping you out with just like such a simple thing, you wouldn't think it'd be that hard. It is.
It is.
By the way, you get off so easily. And then, yeah. And then you get blamed when people get off. But yeah, I appreciate having someone there to work off of for sure.
I agree. I think there is a lot of pressure to the role because you are like managing where people are going, where they're coming in, and you don't always know what's happening, so you have to rely on your band, but then the band's relying on you, and then you don't know what's going on, and it can be chaotic. But I think having two, it really, really helps like stay accountable, because if one person doesn't know what's going on, the other person does, and it only takes like a second to get back on. I don't think there's been any like issues. Like I would say there has been like good cop, bad cop stuff, and we've been like had to like debate like how do we approach this if a student is not responding as well to coaching as we may have hoped. And I would say our directing styles just in general are very different.
And that's always going to be like the case. I mean, even in bigger bands, like, you know, people are their own people. But that's not a huge deal. This is kind of unrelated, but when we were at our marching band competition at Pella, when we were watching the bigger bands, it was kind of like eye-opening. Seeing, because like some of them had 4 drum majors, you know, because they had somewhat 200 members. Yeah, they had more people in their bands than we had in our entire high school.
Yeah.
So that was a little eye-opening, but you know, like different styles and stuff. But all of these drum majors, when we were talking to them for finals,
oh, they're awesome. They were so chill.
Awesome. And they all work together.
Yeah.
Like it's not like
so
common
humble
thing at their schools for there to be like competition, because I don't know. And then like some schools have like a graduating system, so like there's sophomore, junior, and senior, and then they kind of like move up. But anyway, yeah, coolest thing ever. Ankeny Centennial, shouting you guys out. You guys are amazing. We love you. Yeah, but dynamic has definitely been fine, and we love our group so much. Yeah. We love y'all, and we're gonna miss you guys so much.
Stop reminding me that we're actually gonna leave.
Van Meter is a smaller school, and there's pros and cons to that.
Yeah.
You know, and it is kind of ambitious for us to have 2 drum majors for our smaller numbers.
For only having like 30 some band members, yeah.
Yeah, but
which could be higher.
It's true, but I think it was very good and it was very necessary.
Yeah.
Because when you have more leaders like that, like you guys, it's great for people to really want to step up and want to do their role. And sometimes it can be a struggle, and especially at the beginning of the season. Because, I mean, you're putting it together for the first time. And
yeah, it's like learning how to swim or walk or whatever. Like people, it's like you don't think about how hard it's going to be to play and march at the same time until you're playing and marching at the same time.
Every like marching band camp, I had to reteach myself basic fundamentals. Like I could not march in step to save my life. Like
it's so many moving parts. Like people honestly don't, I think, understand. And it's like when you can appreciate that, then it becomes so much cooler. So that's why when we were at like our marching band competition that last week, it was incredible. I can't say like my face. I was shell shocked the entire time.
Yeah, I could see you. You were just like jaw on the floor.
Everyone was. It was like, you know, because when you show up with your 30-member band, like I don't.
We're just
think
like,
we realized,
this will be fun.
Yeah, we didn't realize kind of how not out of our depth we were, but like how small we are.
Yeah.
That was very eye-opening.
We saw an RV for someone. We saw
A Valley in their semi.
we saw a flag.
Jeez, I forgot about the semi.
Ankeny Centennial with their big like tailgate flags. They could find
that's hilarious. So
I thought that was crazy. I can't never imagine.
We have
do you remember that set? That was like the mix of the like
T-squared.
the T-squared. Yes, that's what it was.
Mr. Pape and I found the thing that the arrangement that they bought. It's crazy. But
It was
anyway.
wild.
But like we have one trailer and we're setting up around it, and like everyone else has camps.
Yeah.
It's like Camp Ankeny and
Camp
We have
Ankeny.
a
like
car.
we have a trailer, and
We have our
it's
trailer.
small, and then we see other people and they're so nice and they're so kind.
Yeah, it's hard to be jealous when
They're
everybody
just-
is
they're so
literally so,
humble.
nice. And
Yeah.
we were like, people included us in the conversation. Like Mason and I kind of walked over to where the drum majors were standing before we went out to get our awards. We were kind of, we weren't going to
going
talk to
on?
anybody. These drum majors came up and talked to us from like Valley and Ankeny Centennial and Grinnell, and we were like, hi.
Yeah.
You
That
guys are
was-
great.
Somebody was like, you guys are really cool. We feel like we're with the cool kids right now.
And they were all taller than us, so I was like,
yeah. weird little tidbit there. They were all super tall. But yeah, anyway.
It runs in the hierarchy. If you've
Yeah.
ever seen Mr.
Yeah.
Poop,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah. So we've talked about the marching aspect, but we haven't really talked about the other part of marching band, which is pep band.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, pep band isn't just for the football season when we're marching. We do it for basketball and football. And even though we don't get to march at halftime, we even go to the dome with the football team.
please.
So fun.
Football team, we're asking you, please.
I-
We'd like to go to the dome.
Hey, we love y'all.
Yeah. I was in football last year, so I didn't get to go to the pep band last year.
Forgot about that.
And I loved being on the field, and that was great, and being on the sidelines, and it was a heartbreaking defeat last time. But I missed it, I missed pep bands.
Seriously.
Like it's addictive, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like people are so nice and it's so supportive. I remember my freshman year, it was so close. I don't even remember the point difference, but it was crazy.
Oh,
It was like
the snap.
yeah, it was a last minute
That's
win.
when they missed the snap. Yes,
Oh,
Reese
gosh.
Vandersee. Hey, he's doing great things at Iowa, by the way. But
Yep.
Yeah.
when the snap, like, I don't know what happened, but it went like that. And Mason and I, by
we
the way,
were like shaking each other.
I cried.
Yeah,
I cried.
like it was just when that happened. Everyone. It felt like everyone, not just with the pep band, but
Oh
at
my
Van Meter,
gosh.
jumped up from their seats and were like
Yes.
cheering so loud.
I will never forget that.
Agreed.
Ever.
It felt like a full stadium was cheering on,
Mm-hmm.
and it was great.
And it was just so great to be a part of that, like having played at the dome.
Mm-hmm.
That is just such a cool experience that we get to like coattail
Yes.
off of
Yeah.
the other
Yes.
teams.
Oh my gosh.
And when the cheerleaders get to come along and
When we have them.
What? Yikes.
Anyway.
But
We
it was
sadly we don't have cheerleaders this year.
oh
Next year we might do an episode
Maybe.
if they have a group.
Yeah.
We'd love to do that.
Anyway.
yeah, but, what's your favorite pep band song to play?
Ooh, yeah. Good question.
Mine
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, turning the
What's your
tables
fa-
on you.
Well, Yeah,
oh,
what
what's
do
the
you
one?
Oh, Uprising.
Yeah,
Uprising.
Uprising. I love
Everybody loves
Uprising.
Uprising.
That's a
We
good
go
one.
so crazy on that
Uprising
song.
is so fun.
That's
I'm
from. Is that from our
Fresh?
freshman year?
It's
I think it is because it's not a phase
because
mom.
it's not. Oh, I was gonna say
That was 2022.
Oh,
to
I loved that
2023.
theme.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Uprising is crazy.
It was
I'm sure the student section is sick of it by now, but
Nah.
it's just
Yeah.
it's such a fun
Fine.
song.
nonsense.
But that's gonna be one of the things that we remember again.
yeah.
Like
That song.
always playing Uprising.
we always
going
start on
crazy.
this specific measure.
And
We
then-
never do the
and then
16
Measure
measures of
21.
rest.
Don't forget when we do kickoff.
Oh
We have our
yes,
instruments
wind it
go
up. We wind
Oh,
it up.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
another
yeah,
tradition.
yeah.
And go, it's so fun.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, but as a drum major this year, I was like worried that we wouldn't be able to play, especially
Yeah.
like for basketball pep band.
Pep
and
band
I'm
is
like,
so fun.
it is because that's like one of my favorite parts because we get to play our favorite songs. My two personal favorites are "You Give Love a Bad Name" by Bon Jovi, and I love
good.
"Thanks for the Memories"
Yep.
from Fall Out
Two
Boy.
Great picks.
Banger
yeah.
songs.
Yeah, I would say both of those too. Yeah. And then I love when we play Seven Nation Army. At the
Oh
beginning
yeah,
of the
yeah,
year.
yeah. On the bass, on
Because
the
it makes
bass.
me feel really cool.
Because someone plays bass here.
Yeah, it's just something like that. Yeah, I remember this is way back. Kind of related to that. I had to play Smooth Criminal with the choir.
Yes.
My freshman year, and I remember Mary and Claire Kelly, or it was just Mary Kelly, I think, coming up to me at soccer practice, and she was like, "I didn't know you played the bass. That is so cool." And I will always remember that. And that's another, like, when that happens, you feel like the coolest person on earth.
Dude, when the upperclassmen tell you you're cool, I'm telling you.
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
It was so validating, just like when we were younger.
I love the Kellys. But anyway.
I had like a couple upperclassmen who I would like always like try to hang out with. Not like to be that annoying kid, but just like that just made me feel included.
Yeah, because we felt included.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like I made lifelong friends with them. Like I still text them every day. And I'm just like,
and keeping that going with the underclassmen is definitely so important. And I stand by that.
agreed.
Yeah. Just looking at the time on this recording, this is going to be our longest episode yet, which is not a bad
Got
thing.
some D1 yappers next to you.
Yeah.
Hey, we're both in speech right now.
Amen. Oh, God, don't remind me.
14-minute long speech.
You love it, though.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah. But this is going to be a long episode because there's just so much to talk about.
There is.
There's so much to talk about with the bands because
Seriously.
it's a team. And when you have a team in a group this small, because we're a smaller school, you feel like you know everyone. And that's something I feel like I never want to lose
Yes.
when
It's
it comes to
family.
having a school. Because the one thing about college is that is a given, is that colleges are big. Colleges,
Yeah.
you don't really talk with your students as much as they do like to give you group projects. I mean, you just don't meet people in college like you do in high school when it comes to things like this.
Especially at Van Meter, where you go to school for 13 years for some people.
It's from preschool
K
to
through 12, you see everyone
preschool to
every day.
senior year.
You see
You're
the
stuck
same
here,
70
so.
people every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like these are like our brothers and sisters almost.
yeah. I mean, you just don't get that out of bigger schools, and there is benefits of bigger schools, especially just bigger teams, and
Money.
True.
Well, but yeah.
Yeah, but just the tight niche community we have here at Van Meter is why people love to come here and why we've grown so much in our community.
Yeah.
And why there's always new developments you see in Crestview is because it's just a great place to be.
Exactly.
It's valued.
Yeah.
And in the marching bands, like it's the same. I mean, you grow closer with the people, and eventually, the seniors go off to college. Not trying to remind you, but
Hey, I'm okay with it.
I still need to figure that out.
After that lunch line, I'm pretty ready to graduate.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, don't remind me.
Yeah.
To me, it feels like you're helping find your place when you have people who are so supportive of you. And even though many people in our marching bands will not go off to go to college and do marching band, that's not why you do marching bands.
Exactly.
You do it for the
Agreed.
community.
Yes.
Agreed.
Part of the experience.
It is.
And for the people who say that they're forced to do it, you're not forced to do anything.
You
at
are
this
not.
school.
We know
It
you
is
want to.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, there's so much more to talk about marching bands, but we'll wrap it up for today. So thank you, Mason and Sam, for joining me.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us.
If you want to see the marching band in action, you can check out us at any football game.
Yes.
Hopefully we make it a
senior night.
playoffs. We'll make it a playoffs. But so you'll see us at any home game. We'll be
Next
going to the
Friday.
Dome.
Yes.
Yep, next Friday. So
Okay.
and we'll be doing our state
Yes, we have our state marching band
yeah, we have
competition
our state
yes.
marching band.
on the 18th. Be there or be square.
It's
Mm-hmm.
the 18th. I put the 15th.
Is it?
If you want to check out the marching band, you can see them at any home football game. We'll also be heading to the Dome. And
Yes.
also, we'll be having our state marching band competition.
Yes. September. October 18th, Saturday. Be there or
Yep.
be square at Waukee
Waukee.
Get
Stadium.
that D1 rating.
D1. 2
D1.
years in a row.
D1's the best, by the way.
Yes.
It
If
is.
people don't know. So if you also want to support the Van Meter Performing Arts Boosters, please be glad to.
Yes.
It's not just for marching band. It's for this podcast.
All of performing arts.
It's for our upcoming Icarus for show choir,
Little
which will
plug.
be very
Yeah.
fun. Lots of other stuff like Newsies,
Yeah.
just everything performing arts related. Feel free to support that.
Yes, please.
So, thank you guys for joining us, and
Yep.
we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Thank you.